Attendees of the Lititz Chocolate Walk have probably seen the many dessert-inspired sculptures to take shape at Wilbur Chocolate over the years. What you may not know is that one talented lady was behind them all. But as News 11's Linda Weed explains, this one right here, well, that's Kathy Blankenbiller. That's the last one she'll ever have her hands on.
Kathy Blankenbiller has been working on intricate chocolate masterpieces for 40 years. 8 of them spent working at Wilbur Chocolate in Lititz, and 14 of those years she has molded famous creative chocolate works of art for the Lititz Chocolate Walk.
Sven and Olaf from last year, that is always going to be my favorite.
The Disney Frozen craze is what inspired this kooky cartoon sculpture. But before that, Kathy spent years melting, mixing, and cooling the chocolate for other pieces, like a Sleepy Santa, Bambi, a nursery rhyme tour, and Pinocchio. But this year,
I was trying to come up with something different this year, something that had a little bit of movement to it, and I kept thinking and thinking, I couldn't come up with anything.
Until she was magically inspired to create a musical carousel that has already drawn thousands of lookers since its unveiling. But sadly, this carousel will be Kathy's last ride.
Unfortunately, in my head, I'm 30 years old, but the body is not. So it's kind of given me some difficulties with my hands. And the hours and hours and hours that it takes, just too much for me anymore.
After 14 years of sculpting, the Chocolate Walk's main attraction, Kathy is stepping down, but she will still spend her work days at Wilbur building smaller chocolate treasures.
This is okay because I'm not doing it. When I'm working on that, I'm coming here and I'm working 8 hours. Then I go home and I would work on this 3 or 4 more hours.
While it's an entire year away, Wilbur is already planning how to fill the void of not having Kathy's sculpture. Although they're not ready to spill the beans yet, they say for the 2016 Chocolate Walk, this space is going to be filled with a one-of-a-kind creation that won't disappoint.
I don't know what's going to happen. We've talked about several different things, and any one of those would be fantastic. So I'm very excited for next year.
Reporting in Lititz, Linda Weed, News 11.